You know what I mean? Fuck 'em. That's what I say. Fuck 'em. I don't really care what them want to say. I watch what them want to know. 'Cause hey, Bubbles, how you doing? Hey, Mystical, what's going on? You good? Hey, Barbie, how you doing? You cooking dinner? What you cooking? I'm good. I've had a long day, but I'm glad it's over. I've been cleaning all damn day. My stove looks brand new. I took some Brillo pads to that biatch and I cleaned it all up today. It looks brand new, spanking clean. I had to really like thoroughly clean it today. So I hate cleaning shit, but yeah, I had to clean it because it was looking kind of shabby. I kind of wanted to get a new stove, but I said, you know what? I'll keep this one until it breaks. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Pasta? You making pasta? 73 there at 60. I want to say 64 here today. It was a beautiful day here today. Nice and sunny. I worked a bit here and there. Went shopping, took my mom shopping, grocery shopping, that is. Went to this warehouse to get a whole heap of shit. And I've been cleaning all day. Cleaning my oven, my stove, whatever you want to call it, my kitchen. Because I got a new water heater the other day. And then I said, now that the water heater is installed, I can clean my cabinets and no one has to touch that shit for years to come. And then yeah, I'm just happy that I just got everything clean. Looks so nice when everything is clean. The heck is that noise? Give me a sec. Must be something outside. I don't know. Oh, That's my. That must be my. I hear running water. That's my sister in the bathtub or something. Or she's or my nephew. One of the two. Must be my nephew, I guess. I don't know. I was wondering what the fuck that noise was. But anyway, yeah. Otherwise, that same shit, different day. Same shiznit, different day. Tomorrow the high is 62 degrees right now, and it's tomorrow is supposed to be 71 with some sunny chance of sun and cloud and chance of showers. We're supposed to get some strong winds tomorrow. Why am I not surprised? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Always some bullshit. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I guess not. Yeah. This is a nice hoodie. I just forgot about it. I was looking for something to wear different, and I said, "I'm wear my I don't know, maroon, I guess, maroon hoodie." Yeah, it's nice. It's nice and comfy. It's nice and comfy. What the heck was I gonna do? Oh, right. I was gonna check. I was gonna check my email real quick because I'm waiting to hear back. Let me see. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, nothing there. Always some bullshit. Hello, kitty. Meow. I enjoyed being in your live today. It was pretty fun. I like talking shit. Meow, 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 meow. Purr, purr, purr. Yeah, it was cool. I listened to like pretty much from Gemini right up until Pisces. I was just in the background doing shit. And then when I heard Aquarius, I said, oh shit, I wonder what's gonna happen now. Yeah, and that's good. It's good talking shit. Talking shit is good for you. It makes the day go by, it makes everybody laugh. You know what? Nothing wrong with that. I love shit talking. As long as it doesn't get personal, then, you know, which it doesn't. So it's all good. It's nice talking shit. But when I listened to the Cancer reading and you said something about like the Aquarius or whatever, I was like, fuck, yeah. The last chick I dealt with was a Cancer, and she's definitely a drip. And she spoke to me yesterday. I was coming into the neighborhood. She's like, hi, Mark. I'm like, bitch, please. You want to like, I'm not going to stop and talk to you, woman. Those days are over. You fucked up. Now you can just say hi and I'll say bye. I gave her this one here. I ain't got no time to deal with these Cancer women. They're aggravating as fuck. Especially this Cancer woman. She's annoying. She be like clueless as hell. I can't handle scared women. When a woman's scared to talk to you or scared to like associate with you or just like chat with you or they hide shit, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand a person that hides shit. Like, just be honest for fuck's sake. Just be honest, and then honesty will reward you in the long run. Like, how fucking hard is that? Yeah, exactly. I can't deal with nobody really. I'm just sick and tired of people. They be aggravating me. I mostly get along with, you know, most people, but the only signs I can't stand that I have a problem with is Aries and Capricorn. They aggravate me. A lot of them, majority of them, not all, majority of the ones I know, they're very selfish, self centered, dramatic, annoying. And it's like, oh God, now I'm going to fucking listen to you again. Oh my God. No, thank you. And I was talking to my high school buddy today, and he's like, "Hey, you remember this guy?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, his birthday is on January 17th." I said, "Yeah, I know. He's a Capricorn jackass." And he was just like laughing, like he says, "Who else you don't like?" I said, "I don't like fucking Aries. These damn Aries women, they be selfish as fuck. Even the Aries men are annoying as hell. They be acting like their shit don't stink, selfish as fuck." And then there's some I know that are absolutely cool. I know this Capricorn guy. I've been his friend forever, and he's never like acted like that towards me or acted like a selfish perk. He's cool as fuck, coolest person you ever want to meet. And then I know so many Aries women that are so cool. It's like, you sure you're an Aries? You sure? Oh, I know what it is. The people that I dealt with, they got stupid in their third, fourth, fifth, and sixth house, squared with dumbass, and their ascendant is fucking jackass. That's what's in their chart. Boo is Dan. What's up, bro? But see, Bobalicious, Miss T Rose, She's in Aries, but she's cool. She's all right. She ain't rubbed me the wrong way. But my older sister, she's a biatch, man. She's an Aries. She says the stupidest shit that you'll ever hear in your life, and you be looking at her like, you'll sound much better if you kept quiet. That's what I say every time I see her. Every time I see her, I'm like, fuck, please don't say nothing stupid so I won't have bad thoughts. Then I'm like, okay, don't be naughty, Mark. Don't say nothing to her. Just ignore her dumb ass. I'm like, okay, cool. He helped clean up some dinner, dishes, and plenty left and put leftovers away. Okay, good. You're a good man. See? That's what I'm sure you're married to an Aquarius. She'll keep your ass keep your ass in gear. Kitty is a Leo, so I have Leo company now. I have a Leo man and a Leo woman in here now. I guess my year is good now. That's cool. How old your daughter, if you don't mind me asking? I know some people don't like to say personal shit, and that's perfectly fine. That's why I ask. Fuck is wrong with this stupid thing, man? Oh, she's 12. She acts 16. She's a Gemini. Well, that explains everything. That's what Geminis do. They don't act their age, they act their shoe size. Once you go Gemini, you can't deny. I have a lot of Gemini women friends. I used to have some crazy ass Gemini, horny ass women in here. They be talking mad shit. I miss my Gemini ladies. They're cool as fuck. They come in here. They come in here every now and then. I still got them on Instagram and talk to them and shit. They're crazy as fuck. Between my Virgo and Gemini ladies that come in here, back in the day, they used to make my day. They would talk so much shit. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I know a Gemini. My nephew, he's dating a Gemini girl, and she's quiet. She's not really like wild and crazy and shit. She's very quiet. When I found out she was a Gemini, I was like, "Fuck, you sure?" Let me take her temperature. She's like, "Oh, shy," and then she's all like, "Yeah, hi." I'm like, "Damn, you ain't no Gemini. You must be a Gemini sun, and everything else must be something else." But see, that's just to show you that not every sign is the exact same. Guaranteed not. Because like everybody says, it depends on your chart. Well, I'm not an astrologer. I'm just an ass who knows astrology. I'm an ass astrologer. But yeah. Oh, that shit don't make no sense to me anyway. All I know is I got an eclipse in Aquarius. Oh boy. It's eclipse time. Eclipse time. Oh yeah. shit. I totally didn't know this was here. Oh, dang. What the fuck? What on earth is all of this? Hold on a second. I gotta sort out. There's some bullshit going on here. Okay, cool. All right. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, I have my how can I say it? I have my insight about certain signs and their behaviors, and majority of them are like certain ways and some are not, you know. But me personally, I don't know many Aquarius guys personally. I know some Aquarius women personally. I have a really good Aquarius lady friend. She's also a psychic, and I finally got in contact with her. And she's very, I'm going to try and get her on my channel. I just started talking back to her again. Just found her. And if I can get her to come on here with me live, you guys are in for a ridiculous treat. But I don't know if she'll do it though. I'm gonna try and convince her. I've known her for years. She was the first medium I ever met that was actually accurate. And then she was on a website that I helped her. I was like her moderator type person. And we were always laughing and talking shit. And then she just disappeared for years. And then I finally found her on Facebook. And then she finally messaged me back today. I was like, no way. This is a miracle. So when she messaged me back, if she messages me back, I'm going to try and video chat with her and talk to her about what she's up to and if she'll come on here with me and do like a collab and do some mediumship and shit. If that's the case, it's going to be crazy. And you get prepared to laugh. She's a riot. She loves talking shit. She's got like this contagious laugh. I was telling her how much I miss those days, and she hasn't got back to me yet. She's got a busy life, I'm sure, but it's nice to connect with people that you used to connect with back in the day. She's a cool chick. I hope she can come on here and go live with me and stuff. That'll be like fucking hilarious. I would love that. But we'll see. I'm not gonna get my my hopes up. But I'm hoping that she will. That'll be nice. That'll be really cool. But we'll see. Starlight, Star Bright, how are you tonight? Starlight is here, have no fear. Starlight is here. Yeah. Okay, let me just check something here. Doody-doody-doo-da. Um, Tuesday. What's today? Wednesday? Okay. Man, I can't even remember that shit. Um, you're good. Super excited, Mark. My bestie is returning to Ireland after a year and a half in Portugal. Yay! And how is my doggy, my buddy Poppy? How's Poppy? That's good news, Danny. I saw a sis earlier today. She was in my chat, Dan. She said she's in Spokane, um, visiting family. I don't know if you saw her earlier or you spoke to her, but she came in here earlier when I was washing dishes, I think. Yeah. She just wanted to let us know that she was in, I guess I'm saying that right, Spokane, and visiting family. But she's okay though. She's fantastic. She's asleep. Ah, that's cool. Good. I'm glad she's okay. Well, that must be nice that your friend's coming back from Portugal. Oh, she drove past your house? Oh, cool. Okay, Bubbles, my Aquarius pain in the ass. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. You enjoy your time with your daughter and your dinner. Wish you guys the best. Aries and Gemini in the same house. Oh man, that must be so much fun. My Aries bubble, my bubblish Aries. Yeah, I know. And you say your daughter's a Gemini, so oh Lord have mercy. Oh, double trouble. Thanks, I appreciate it. I wish you a blessed week as well. Two more days, and then it's naughty weekend time. Ooh, she gonna be naughty. She gonna be naughty. I'm naughty every day. I'm naughty every single day. Man, shit. I can't remember that. Is it Morris? Let me see. Is it? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. I think. Hold on a second. Let me just check something real quick. Yes, I'm uncut. Oh man. Check something on here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, shit. Oops. I put the wrong damn one on there. Shit. Oh, well. Bye. It said. Oh, I guess that's not right. Oops. Oh, it says. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Or maybe they just don't care. You'll receive it. Order is being processed. I don't know. It might work. Oh well. Anyway. Gonna jump to PayPal. Okay. Cool. I'm here. Let me see if this thing worked. Order placed. You can only score pay with this. Date placed in progress. Shit. Dang it. That's why I should have just checked the damn thing. Fuck. Oh well. Dang it. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe they just don't need that shit, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they'll say something. I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Who cares? If there's an issue, I'm sure they'll probably say something. I don't think that shit matters. Alright, that's cool. Oh, Lord have mercy. My nephew sent me a video today of a man on a bike hitting this car. He was on the same side of the road. Like he was on the wrong side of the road and hit a car that was coming towards him. And he hit that car so hard. He hit that car so hard that he hit the car and he went flying into the trees. And a lady behind him, behind the car, got out of the car and went across the street to go see if he was like how far he was in the trees. And the lady that got hit in the car, she was like crying at the top of her lungs and shouting and shit. It was a shitty video to see. I kind of wish I didn't see it, but somebody's talking about it here on Facebook. And you know what? And people are gonna go back out and start. People are gonna go back and start racing up and down and act crazy again. They're gonna go racing around and going crazy and fast and being crazy and dumb. It's pretty sad. But these people never slow down. They don't care. They want, it's like, you know, I don't know if the person even died or not, but that was a pretty vicious accident. I couldn't believe it. And I'm saying to myself, thank God I'm not on a bike all the time anymore. Because these people are crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how people can like live with themselves. Yeah. Um, Starlight, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. And you say you want a journal for the rest of this month. No problemo. I will do that for you. Yeah, Barbie, it's crazy. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with these people. Honestly, I would never put myself in jeopardy on the street because I love my life. And I would never speed like uncontrollably. And this guy like went straight for the car. Boom. And he hit the car and he went, "Phew." And his bike and him hit the car so hard that he like he went straight into, I don't know if it was a he or she, but most like it was a he. He went right in the bushes and disappeared. And I slowed the video down and I'm like, holy shit. And it's like a 15-year-old died last week on the weekend. She was on the back of a bike of an 18-year-old, and he was coming around this really steep corner. I know where it is. He came around this corner and he lost control, and the water's right there. So he lost control, went towards the water. The girl fell off the back of the bike, went in the water, drowned, and died. And by the time anybody got to her, she was gone. And it's very sad. Now that guy has to live with that for the rest of his life. It's so crazy. Sad, man. So many people have died on these roads. It's ridiculous. And like the government, the people, parents, whoever, like friend, tell people slow the fuck down. Slow down. Stop going too fast. There's a speed limit. Why are you overtaking on corners? What the hell is your problem? But you know what? It doesn't matter if you have a fast bike or slow bike. People are just like, this generation is like gotten worse and worse with like driving cars and bikes. Like every weekend there's like a car mashed up on a wall or a bike like destroyed on the side of the road. People like every week there's an accident. I haven't heard the ambulance siren so much like I've heard these past like couple months, like this past whole year and this year. It's ridiculous. On Monday morning, you can drive through Bermuda and there's going to be a wall down somewhere, guaranteed. Or a bike or a car on the side of the road all mangled. People just don't care, man. These people don't value their life. They really don't. I'm so cautious, man. I'm in my van because it's brand new and I don't want nobody to hit it. And when I go on the bikes, same thing. When I take my motorcycle out there, or my nephew's one, I take my time, man. I make sure like I don't do anything stupid. I always watch out for oncoming traffic too. If there's a holiday coming up where you live, um, Starlight, if there's a holiday coming up where you're going to a party, you're gonna have a really good time. I see festivities, feasting, like dinners, lunches, whatever, holiday, some type of like festivity, or this could be just you like putting in some effort and finally getting the success that you've attained, you know? Um, as far as like business and work, you might be getting more knowledge about what you really want to do. You might be thinking about more stuff that makes you, negotiate or have the strength to create something decent at work or whatever you're doing for work. It might be even better if there's an overseas type of communication with someone or overseas business connection or somebody you might know from overseas, um, another place or country, comes into your life to help you with business or negotiates with you to get more knowledge to commerce and come together and do something business wise. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I got all positive things here, to be honest. um I do see somebody. I got the Knight of Swords at the very end here, and this is like maybe a younger man, like being like you don't really know this person, or this person might be unknown to you as far as like them not fearing talking to you and telling you things. This person has like puts in a lot of action and likes to show themselves, likes to be brave, and they're strong, and they'll show their strength and show the capacity they have to do things. And this could be like a person that you meet or you know already, but I feel like you might not know this person. But um I just get like this person might show you some action, or they might like try to act like they're a master of something, and you'd be like, oh god, here we go, you know so this person could be somebody younger, or this could be like somebody that um they might rush into your life and just tell you things and tell you what you want to hear, and you'd be like, okay buddy, whatever. So this could be like, if you have a younger brother, it could be them. Or if you have like a young man around you that's in possibly their 20s, 30s, maybe, they might be like showing you like they are the shit, or they want to be the shit, and you'd be like, yeah, whatever, buddy. I don't think this is like a love type of thing. It's just more of like someone that wants to show you that they know more than they think they know, and then you bring them to reality or something like that. Could be numerous things. Or this could be somebody that helps you or somebody you get help from. Could be either or. And then the last card I have here is yeah, the only air sign you love is me. I understand. We'll keep that between us. uh and then lastly I get a man that you know. I got a King of Pentacles reversed. This is a man that's not very faithful. They're kind of somebody who will use any way to try and get to you or to talk to you, and then they just say or do something stupid. This could be that guy you asked me about the other day. I can't remember his name. Was it Dave or something like that? You asked me about some guy, and you were like, this guy's an idiot. This could be him again. like probably trying to come back into your energy, or like you see him between now and the end of the month, and you be like, "Oh God, you again." Like he has a meet he like he wants to achieve some type of like connection with you, where like it's just a convenience, or it's just like a pissing you off moment, like how he did last time. So I think his energy might still be around you, or be will bother you from now to the end of the month, or maybe his energy is still like bothering you, or maybe he is still bothering you or aggravating you to some point. Or you might hear about him. Somebody might say, "Hey, Starlight, you wouldn't believe that idiot so and so, he said this or said that. You were right about him." So there could be like a man that you deal with that's being a pain in the ass. So it could be him, and it might be somebody else. But there's a King of Pentacles here that's going to be a pain in the ass. Because the King of Pentacles reversed usually is somebody who tries to achieve something with you, but in a corrupted way, or like a unfaithful way. Like they're gonna show you their weirdness, or their ways that you said, okay, well, you haven't changed one damn bit. But one of the main focuses here in general is just like having fun with others, family, friends, and whatever you want to do work wise. You can start like an enterprise, or you can like trade with somebody from different countries, or you can just get more knowledge about business through other people from other countries, things like that. And then you have this Knight of Swords, which could just be a nuisance. Hey Erica, how you doing, sweetie? You good? How you feeling these days? Better? Hope you are. I saw you live today, went in there and said hello to you, but I didn't want to disturb you. You was doing readings and stuff. I was gonna ask you. But now that you're here, I'll ask you. You look like you were okay. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Then you'll be dealing with people from other countries and other places. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it looked like it'll work. I got the 3 of Wands there, so usually when I get 3 of Wands, it's like a woman, and that's in the card, and she's like, you know, planting her seeds and making things, doing things to make something happen in the future, and she could be dealing with people from different countries and different places of the world to get what she wants, because she wants to get more knowledge about what she wants to really do. And when she gets the knowledge, that's when, you know, she becomes successful. So overall, Starlight, that's a great reading. There was nothing bad there, just an idiot that you might deal with, a guy. You know, dealing with idiots is a normal thing in the world, whether it's a man or a woman or it, or somebody that doesn't know what their gender is. I'll remind them if they need be. But yeah, you might just deal with an idiot here and there. But that's about it. Otherwise, that it looks good. Yeah, it is crazy everywhere. Very fast paced, especially here. Like here in Bermuda, it's too small to be speeding on these roads, because these roads are only one lane in and one lane out. And there's no like highways here and shit like that where you got like 4 or 5 lane traffic. There's no such thing here. It's only one way in and one way out. And that's the biggest problem in Bermuda is like people want to speed everywhere and they know they can't. And then when they overtake somebody and they don't make it, they end up hitting somebody or killing themselves on the bike or car. Usually it's more bike accidents than anything, which is annoying. Hey Teresa, how you doing? You got a lot of snow last night? Oh shit. Did you stay warm? You doing good? That's good. I'm glad. Shit. Well, here we had like a few we had a few wind storms back to back, and it like completely burnt the grass, the trees. The trees are all naked now. No leaves, just twigs and sticks, and half the damn fucking leaves are in my damn pool. And every day I gotta scoop all these leaves up. It's so friggin' annoying. Every day of this week, I've taken like tons of leaves out of the pool. It's just absolutely nuts. I look at the trees around the house and they're all like, all the trees are gone. It's like, fuck me. It's supposed to get down to minus 35. Oh, hell no. Fuck that. I'd stay inside all damn day. I ain't going nowhere. Hell no. What? Minus 35. Fuck no. That's too damn cool. It's 63 degrees here, or 62 degrees, which is great. It's nice. I know, right? I wish that I could turn on like my heat pump to the pool and just hang out in the pool and like it'll be like when we had it on when it was working. It's not working right now, but I gotta get it fixed. But when we first got that heat pump for that pool, there'll be nights where we were out there. It felt like a fucking big ass jacuzzi. It was so nice. We had so much fun in there. And then the damn thing doesn't work anymore. And it's like a cost a fortune to fix. So I was like, I'm not surprised. So I got a guy to look at it, but I told him, I said, look, man, I'm trying to get this thing fixed, but we'll check it out. I want to get it fixed though, because I would love to go in there. I know, right? Fuck that. That's some crazy ass shit. This has been like one. This has been one a very cold winter in Bermuda. To us, it is. I mean, to you guys, it's nothing. But the other day, it got down to 48, 46 or 48, something like that. And when it reaches in the 40s here, people are like panicking. They'll be like, "What? This is fucking bullshit. It's so cold." Even today, like this lady was like, "I can't even feel my hands. They're so cold." And I'm looking at her like, "Bitch, please. It ain't that cold. Come on now. If you see me wearing a hoodie, you know it's cold. Like, you know, it's kind of cool. Like, it's not freezing, but it's cold, you know?" I remember last year, I hardly ever got to wear winter clothes because it wasn't even really much of a winter. It was a bullshit winter. We didn't really get nothing. And these people are like at this granny was at the grocery store today. She was like, "Oh my god, thank you for your patience. I can't even feel my fingertips. I'm so cold." And I'm looking at her like, meanwhile, I'm standing there with a t-shirt. I'm like, "Bitch, please. There ain't no damn cold around here. It's 62 degrees, woman. Fuck you talking about? You people act like you live in Antarctica. Bermuda ain't cold. It gets cold, but not that cold. Shit." Yeah, I know, right? I'll tell them come visit. I'm gonna say, look, next time you people complain, Teresa said you can come visit her. Take that minus 35. Starlight, you said you had 52 days straight rain. Oh hell no. I think honestly, we had probably like a whole month of rain last month. It probably rained every single day of January. It was ridiculous. We've had a lot of rain. I know, right? T-shirt and shorts if you was over here. See, the thing is a lot of people in Bermuda, their bodies can't handle when it gets down to like 40s and 50s here. They can't handle it because their bodies are so used to 70, 80, and 90. So when wintertime comes, their bodies say, okay, let's be dramatic and tell everybody that my fingers are so cold and my body's so cold and I'm gonna put on my heater and put fucking wood in my fireplace and sit by the fireplace and roast marshmallows inside in my living room because I'm so freaking cold. Man, shut your ass up. Me, I turned my heater on once, I mean twice this year, and only for like maybe 2 hours, and then I turned it off. I'm like, all right, it's nice and toasty in here. I'm turning this shit off. I can't sleep with no damn heater on. No way. Hell no. And I sleep naked too, so I can't. I just get inside my bed and my damn covers and cuddle up, and about an hour later, I'm all nice and warm in my sheets. If somebody came into my bed with me, they were like, damn, you're warm. I'm like, yeah, you don't need no heater, sweetheart. I'll be your heater. I'll keep you warm in winter and shade in the summer. Just come in here, you'll be all right. Yeah, I know, right? Portugal ain't that bad. It rained a lot in Portugal this past few weeks, and they had those bad storms. Okay, Teresa, no problem. They had a lot of bad storms in Portugal in certain areas. It was really bad. It rained really bad, winds that fucked up the whole area. It was a certain area that got all damaged and got all messed up. People were there crying and shit on TV. How about the storm? Like it was like a hurricane, like a winter storm, and it completely destroyed all this shit. I was like, oh man, that sucks. But Portugal has a lot of rain. They don't have snow and shit. The only places that have snow in Portugal is like Porto and North area. They get snow sometimes. It's not like a lot, just a little bit here and there. It very rare. It rarely snows in Portugal like that. So, which is good. I'm glad. 'Cause that means if it snowed out there, everyone watching their damn games. So it's very annoying. Oh, fucking mouse. Teresa's back. Back again. Thank you for your donation, Teresa. You can ask your question when you're ready. Lisbon wasn't too bad. She was lucky. We had the same here on the East. Got better soon. Okay, cool, Starlight. I wish you guys a great time, and I hope that she has a safe flight. A slate flight. You heard me? A safe flight, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time together. You have no questions? Okay, that's good. If you don't have questions, that means life is good. A general is always good. It's better than asking questions, you know. So I'll do a general for you, no problem. Have fun, Starlight. Yeah, life should get better, you know. Life should always be as good as you make it. no matter what happens in your life, you got to find a way to, get over it, move on, adjust, because you only here for so long. So you got to make the best of it. There's days where I make decisions and I say to myself, do I need this, or do I want this, or do I need to do this, or do I want to do this? And then that's how I determine whether or not I'm going to do it or get it or do whatever the case, whatever subject I'm talking about. It could be anything. For instance, I look at, there's things that I want in my DJ world. There's things that I want to get. And I'm like, you know what? No, don't do that. Don't get it, because you don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it. And I say it every single time. I'm like, I don't need that. I'm good. I want it, sure, but I don't need it. And then I shift my focus on something else, and I'll say, okay, well, I see that. I would like to have it, but I don't need it. And then if I keep having that attitude of wanting and needing, then I'm going to really focus on what I really need instead of what I want. And if you keep doing that, then you'll realize that the things you want don't really matter. It's what you really need in life. There's essentials. You need to get certain things and you need to have certain things. Like I need fucking groceries. So I'm going to go get that instead of getting some bullshit that I don't need. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that we would love to have, but it's not necessary. It's like a hoe. I don't need a hoe and I don't want a hoe. So that the hoes are out of the old need and want equation. So that's less I gotta worry about. See, it's that simple. There's some things you just delete in both sections. I don't need one and I don't want one. Fake friends, all the above. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. Cool. All good shit. See, that's why you didn't ask no damn questions. You be like, man, I'm just getting general because I got all good shit here. What the fuck? Okay, I knew it was a card that flipped over. Okay, cool. All right. So, what I have here is work. I know you said what you do for work, and work is going to be great. The more personal effort you put into work, the more commitment you put into work, and the more you have the ability to show how quickly you can learn and how quickly you can do things, then work will always be great. I feel like you shouldn't have no problems in work for the next 30 days or for many times to come. I feel like the people that you deal with for work are very happy with you. They know that the result of your efforts are always to do with hard work and progress, and if you feel like you want to take a break and you want to deal with like reorganization of like your life, or how you deal with work, or how you deal with the people you work with or yourself, it's all going to be results of your efforts. So however much effort you put in is what you're going to get back. So the more effort you put in, the more you get back. The more you're going to feel like, hey, I'm doing the right thing. My clients are happy, I'm happy. I'm good, like I don't have to stress anything. This is great. Now, I know you said you have a son, and I got a young man here, and this man is like, um, maybe this person is being helpful now to you, or maybe they are helping you or helping around the house, or they're doing certain things where you can actually trust them more if this is your son. Because I got a young man here. I know you said, like you said, you have a son. So maybe he's being more loyal. Maybe he's offering more service or offering more of himself. Or maybe he's just like being more intent and more like he's reflecting on, probably reflecting on like how he wants to be in life. Like he's trying, like he's growing up to understand, like, hey, you know, I fucked up here and there, but now I'm going to take more responsibility. Now I'm going to offer to help and offer to be like a good son. So extremely helpful. Yes, he has. All right, cool. Well, that's him. That's why he comes up right here. So Page of Cups. Somebody who's helpful, somebody you can trust now, somebody who puts in the effort. If they have a specific goal in mind that they've told you about, they're going to reach that goal, and so forth. Now, the other thing I have here is, if, okay, yeah, well, that's good. At least he's helped. Now, if he is wanting to travel or move or like go somewhere on a trip, or he wants to like change the way where he lives and he's not really sure, maybe he's talking about it, maybe he's thinking about it. This might not be him, but it could be. Like, because I got like the energy where this person might want to like go somewhere else or be somewhere else, or they might want to travel somewhere or might move to go somewhere. Yeah. Okay, cool. I see that possibly happening in the future, like him getting a chance to change the where he lives, migrate to another place, go somewhere else and go on a big journey. He might have a job in a new area. Okay, yeah. I see that very much happening. He can definitely once he feels like he can, move on from helping you, or you say, okay, look, I don't really, I'd rather you go do what you gotta do. You've helped me enough and you can move on. So it looks like this will be successful if he does do it. So if he's thinking about that, then I would say that encourage him to do it, and it'll be good. Like, because it looks like he will like completely reorganize his life, and he'll work very hard, and he'll have progress, success, and he'll like make money, and he'll feel a lot happier. Yeah. Yeah. So if he's really like wanting to do that, then I would say that it's very possible that he can, and it'll be successful. Like, you got all good things here, but a lot of it's focused on your son because maybe he's on your mind a lot. So if he's on your mind a lot, then that's why he's in the cards very dominantly, but in a good way, you know. I know he's been a pain in the ass in the before, but it looks like he's got his shit together now, and looks like he really wants to do something, and if he does, he will be successful at it. So whatever he wants to do, it's a good plan. He's not bullshitting. Like, he really wants to do this. I can see like he really wants to sort his shit out, and he wants to like make this job happen. So, and if there's somebody that, if he's going through another guy to get this job, or this guy's told him, hey, you need to work here with me or whatever, or we need people to work. If there's another man helping him get this job, then the man is also trusted. Like, he can be trusted if that's the case. 'Cause that's what else I see here is he can have help from another guy, and that guy could be helping him get this job, or it could be his, a friend telling him about it, or it could be like a boss that he ends up having, and being good, and him getting what he wants. That's just a possibility. But yeah, all good stuff though. Nothing bad there. All good, positive cards. All the cards were upright. Looks like everything, you know. Okay, cool. Yeah. So that's the other thing I see here. Could be, and this person could be like just somebody that wants to help them get the job and just wants them to succeed, you know. And I'll give you an angel card as well, just because I can. So yeah, nice to hear some positive things. That's good, Teresa. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Happy for your son. Happy that things are good. See, it's not always bad, you know. Sometimes you got to go through a little rough period in your life. We all go through it. I went through it, you know. We all go through shit and then it just readjusts to positive, and then sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shitty. Just the way life is. All right, let's see what you get here. Okay, let me see what this says. Here we go. I'm proud of him and what he wants to accomplish since his birthday in January. Well, that's good. I'm glad he's making a good change. Speaking of change, your card is opportunity and change. All right. Let's see what it says. You are in a time of change and opportunity, whether this involves a new role, career, opportunity, relationship, a child, or a project. Know that it is all blessed by God and the angels. This is an exciting time. If you have apprehensions, know that this card is reassuring you that you are being supported by the divine. If you ask the angels to lead you to the way, then you'll be guided by signs, intuition, and instinct. Move forward fearlessly, and this is a blessed time for you. So there you go. This corresponds with whatever the reading that I just gave you. It says here, you know, something, it involves a child, so it involves your son, with which we just said. Just we said opportunities and changes. So yeah, there you go. You can't make that shit up. That's just confirmation. Bang. There you go. Can't make this shit up. Thank God I'm psychic on Wednesdays. Holy shit. There you go. That's good. You know I have to add that in there. Ah, boy. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? You good? You came in my Virgo. You came in my live last night on TikTok, or no? But you know you have that like little blue butterfly thing. I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure. You just got home? Okay, cool. Yeah, my day was okay. I did a lot of cleaning. Okay, cool. It wasn't you then. You said no, okay. No, nothing. You didn't miss nothing. You know, on my TikTok DJ channel, I saw somebody come in and I just caught like the blue butterfly thing because I think you had like a blue butterfly next to your name or some shit. Okay, Teresa, no problem. I might be. So yeah, I thought it was you, but I said I said I'll ask her when I see her because I try to speak. You know me, I try to speak to everybody, but when I was like DJing, like so many people were talking to me last night, so the chat was going kind of fast, and then like because you can only see like three names at a time, it's annoying. So when people talk, there's like fuck. Yeah, I know there's other people with butterflies, but I said, shit, the only person I knew that had like a blue butterfly next to their name was you, right? That I remember. And I was like, shit, I hope that wasn't Berger. And she probably think I was dissing her and didn't even speak to her. But I kept looking at the chat, like, because doing it on my phone is so annoying. But that's the best way. It works best on my phone. And I'm like, I can't see properly. And then it goes like too fast and then bang, that's it. So I'm like, shit, I hope Berger didn't think I didn't speak to him. That's why I asked, but I'm glad. You downloaded TikTok, I just must figure it out. Yeah, it's nothing bad. It's nothing hard to figure out. I know, right? You would have been my cheerleader. I said, nah, I weren't her. But sometimes you come in and then you get distracted or you get a phone call and then you leave and then you come back. But I got a glimpse of someone's name with a butterfly, but I couldn't see. Like I just tried to look, and then I'm like, shit. Like playing music and looking at the chat, it can become annoying at times. It's not like here where I can focus more, right? And it's a bigger chat. But on the phone, it's like very annoying. But anyway, I'm glad it wasn't you and I didn't miss you. I didn't miss speaking to you because I would have been upset with myself if I didn't say hi to you. I try to say hi to every single person that comes in here and on my lives, period. I always like speaking to everybody so they get acknowledged. It's only right. So a lot of my nephews' friends were in there. All these teenage boys were in there talking shit. It was funny as heck. It was like, oh, your Uncle Mark, man, he plays good music, man. I like listening to him. So they were all like telling. Then my nephew uh, spoke to me this morning. He was like, my boys were in your chat last night. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, man. It was like late in the morning. I said, yeah, I know you're like 4 hours ahead of me. So he's in UK in college, so he can't really, see my lives at like 10 o'clock or something. Hey, myself, how you doing? So yeah. But it was fun though. I had a lot of fun last night. I didn't go on tonight because I don't want to tear the ass out of it. I don't want to like keep doing it every single night. I try to do it every other night so it doesn't get like too much. And I kind of want to like search for some different music and stuff and things like that. So I'll take a break. Plus, I worked like pretty much all day on and off doing a whole heap of shit. Yeah, the energy was good today considering the eclipse in my sign. So nothing major happened, which is great. It's actually good energy. I actually feel good. I actually feel a lot better now than I've felt in a while. Like my body feels okay. I feel, pretty much okay. Nothing bad's happened, nothing like major, which is great. Just like irritating little bullshit things here and there. That's all. But nothing where I'm like going crazy or something, which is a good sign. It can always be worse, right? Okay, Barbie, go get your beauty rest. Good to see you always. Wish you a good night and a good day tomorrow. Most likely, I'll be on here again tomorrow at some point in time. But yeah, overall, the energy's been nice. This week has been good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday has all been good days so far. Hopefully, tomorrow's going to remain good too. It's nothing like cleaning up everything and making everything look nice. Yeah, I should be here. Hope you get to come in and chill with me as usual. I should be here because I was cleaning all day today, and then I'll probably keep clean tomorrow as well. Finish off my rest of my oven here and all my cabinets, and when I take a break, I'll probably go online as usual. I have like that stove is probably, I would say, maybe 14 years old. It's an electric stove. It's still in great condition. It was just really dirty. Like because I cook fish on there every week, and like the grease like dots go everywhere, and it's just so fucking annoying. You know, I clean it and then it gets dirty again. I put like tin foil to like cover it up, and it still doesn't like really help that much because like the heat from the grease, it like embeds itself there, and it's so annoying, you know. So over time, it looks like it looks like shit. So I said, you know what, now that I got my new water heater in my kitchen, and everything's nice and organized now, and I got new shit in here, I'm gonna clean my stove, my countertops, my cabinets, throw away shit I don't need, just thoroughly clean everything. So I cleaned my toaster oven out. It looks brand new. My stove looks great. Then tomorrow I'm gonna work on my to work tomorrow I'm gonna work on the bottom half of the stove and the inside, and then I'm gonna work on my fridge. Cause I have like a fridge with a very small freezer, and I gotta take everything out of the freezer and like scrape some of the ice out. It gets like caked with ice. So I gotta take some of the ice out. There's too much ice in there, like all frosted up on the walls. So I gotta take that off tomorrow and reorganize all of that. Then clean the actual outside of the fridge too. The inside looks good. I did it the other day, but the outside I need to like really buff it up, make it look nice and sexy. Then after I do my kitchen, I'm gonna work on my living room here, pack up all these things that I have. I need to pack up some more clothes. I need to sort out all my DJ shit over there, fold some clothes, and buff up my couch and my floors and my curtains and all sorts of shit I have to do. So, yeah, the joys of I need to clean those windows, change the brand new curtain. I have brand new curtains. I'm gonna change those, touch up the paint here and there, sort out all my damn hats in that whole area up there. Always some bullshit to do, man. It's like a pre-spring cleaning. Spring's around the corner, so I want to try and clean everything I can around here, make everything look nice and tidy, get rid of shit that I don't need, and I'll be very happy. And I'll work my way upstairs and thoroughly clean my bathroom. Then I have to get a ladder and change this bulb that's in the hallway light. I got to get up there at some point in time. The light keeps flickering. It's like a bulb that's acting up. And I'm like, of course, you fucker, you have to just aggravate me because you're in a spot where I can't reach you. So I had to get help from my friend and get him to come up here and help me take the ladder up there and position it on the steps so I don't hurt myself. And then try and change that bulb. Fucking pain in the ass. It's always some bullshit I gotta do. But yeah, all it's gonna be okay. I'll have time to deal with it. That's my plans. I gotta do shit. Clean up my apartment, make it look nice. You never know, like it might be bringing some hoe around here or something. Actually, no, not a hoe, my bad. I'm not gonna manifest that. Some bullshit. I gotta get ready, for when you visit Bermuda, Virgo. Virgo said, I ain't coming to no damn Bermuda, fuck that. Hell no. Fucking too far away, Marky. Some bullshit. You know some bullshit? Always some bullshit. Always. Yeah. But it's so nice when you clean your like appliances in your kitchen and your house, your apartment or whatever, wherever you live. Like cleaning everything makes so much looks so much better. But it just takes so long. I can never be a maid. I can never be like a cleaner. I get so irritated every day. I mean, I would love to see the results of it looking all nice and clean, but I would be like, fuck, I can't do this shit again, man. I'm like, hell no, no thank you. I don't know how people can be like cleaners and maids and like clean houses all day. I'd be so fucking bored. I'd be so annoyed. I'd be like, I gotta clean this shit again. Like, how could you clean like multiple houses a day? Like, I'd go crazy. I'd be like, oh my god, look at this shithole. Oh my god, look at that dirty as shit. I'll be criticizing everybody's shit when I'll be cleaning. I mean, this bitch is dirty. And I'll go to the next house and be like, oh my god, this is even dirtier. I thought that person's room was bad. Look at this one. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just happy that I have a new water heater now. The old one, I checked the old one today, and it had like all this sediment and like shit and dirt all in the fucking pipes and shit, and it was all messed up. I'm like, oh lord. I was like, no wonder it was messed up. It lasted 10 years, so I guess that's good. So now the new one works really good. The water's nice and hot. Pressure's good. I'm good to go for another 10 years. So I got motivated and started cleaning everything. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be cleaning some more. My kitchen should be ready tomorrow. Should be complete. And then when we go into daylight saving times where it's like longer nights, longer evenings, I might take the cabinet doors off and give them like another coat, freshen them up with some fresh paint, make them look sexy again. Might freshen those up, freshen up the paint around here a bit, make it look nice. Make it look nice. And then I gotta renovate my bathroom at some point in time. That's gonna be fun. I don't feel I'm not looking forward to that. Hell no. That's gonna be a pain in the ass in itself. Oh well. Thanks for the super chat myself. I appreciate it. Mm-mm-mm. You can ask your question when you're ready. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be cleaning again. Clean, clean, clean. The trash day tomorrow, so I'm gonna get up early and take all the trash outside. Make sure I take all the trash too. I need to get rid of a lot of shit around here. I need to get a lot of the boxes and shit that I have. I need to get rid of a lot of things. Hmm. I thought I heard sirens. I can hear the ambulance. I said, shipping, that sounds like an ambulance. It is too. I thought I heard it. Oh, oh good lord. I forgot to lock my car. There we go. What's tomorrow? Thursday, right? Yeah. Actually, I think I might just do that. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, cool. Myself, you can ask your question when you're ready. I'm about to go sleep soon. It's almost midnight here. I need to get my ass to sleep. No, I don't see no question at all. No, I don't see any question. You might have to redo it. Virgo, do you see their question? I don't see anything in the chat, to be honest. I don't see nada. All I see is your super chat, and that's it. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to get advice on what I need to do. Been having trouble in life and with jobs, just looking for advice. Okay. All right. So I see that you're not putting in the effort that you're not putting in much effort because of your disappointment and because whatever plans you make might not go the way you want it to. I also see that, you might not want to get help from certain people because you might not trust some people because of past situations, or you might think that you're going to make a mistake out of impulse. And you might feel also that you have no ambition right now to do any type of jobs because you're always dealing with, hypocrisy or people that are, not really going to do their job, or things that might just not go the way you really want it to. But my advice to you is always do something that you're good at. Because whatever your talent is, whatever you're good at, determines whether or not you're going to be successful. And that is also to a certain extent. Because sometimes we might have to do a job that we know how to do, but we don't really want to do it because we're like stubborn because we want to do shit that we want to do. Sometimes it's not going to always be that way. Like sometimes you're going to have a job, or have to get into something in order to get what you really want eventually someday. So maybe maybe this is what you need to do as far as your job. As far as jobs, this is something that you have to say to yourself, hey, what job can I get that I know how to do in like a almost perfect way? What is my talent? What is my desire to work? What do I want to get? The best job in the world is to be paid for something you love to do, right? So that's something you have to ask yourself is, what am I good at? Am I good at this? Am I good at that? Like I'll use myself and project myself into this reading. Behind me is DJ equipment. I've been DJing for years. I stopped and now I'm back because it's something that I prefer to do and I love to do. Um, I do this as well. I do psychic stuff, right? I've been doing this for years. And I can make money off of both if I want to. Both can be my job if I really wanted to. But I have my maintenance business that I've had for almost 20 years. So who's to say I can't do all three? Because I'm actually doing all three right now. And the reason why I'm doing all three is because I enjoy doing all three. And I don't really, it's not rocket science to figure that out. That's something that I have talent at, something that I'm good at. And the more you learn, the more you earn. And the more you do, the more effort you put, the more spirit's gonna say, hey shit, you know, Mark, he's doing three things at once. He's doing three different things. So we're gonna help him in every way because he's putting in a lot of effort. So how is spirit gonna help us if we don't put in the effort ourselves? And when you put in the effort, they add things to you. I never wanted to get back into DJing, but I did. And I'm glad I did. It makes me very happy. But it had to happen, when the time was right. So in your case, if you're having trouble in life, you got to ask yourself, hey, what am I doing right and what am I doing wrong? We already know. We're human beings. We're not dumb. We have a fucking brain to think. So you got to ask yourself, why am I having trouble? Is it because of this? Is it because of that? You got to analyze your whole life, write shit down. Write things down, what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But I heard spirit say to me when I was shuffling the cards that you might have to do something work wise that you don't really want to do, but you know deep down inside if you do it, it's going to make you financially stable and you're going to have a good job. You just might have to put in a lot more effort than you thought. And that's always the case. We're never going to really get what we truly want in life until we're ready for it, or until spirit says, okay, you've earned it. And God says, okay, the plan is already unfolding. Now you can have what you want. But shit don't just fall into our laps, like that, unless you have like the best luck in the world, which is highly unlikely for some people. So, my advice and Spirit's advice is you might have to do something you're not really keen on doing, but you're good at, but you don't want to do it, but you have to do it because that's the only way that it's going to be better for you. Sometimes in life, we do things we don't want to do, but we know we have to do it in order to succeed. I didn't want to do this. I never wanted to do psychic stuff because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. But I'm so glad I did because it ended up working out. I'm still here. I never wanted to get back into DJing because I know that I'm going to want to spend money on shit and I shouldn't. But I did it anyway and I'm happy. Last year I got a brand new van so I could put my name on it, my company name, which is Mars Maintenance. I said I've always wanted to do that and I did it. And I'm happy. So if we don't make an effort or put in the time to make things happen, then things are never going to happen. It's not going to just fall into your lap. And you'll find in life that when you put in the effort and you do things that you're good at, or you do things that you don't really want to do, it leads to something that is much better. Because you got to make some type of sacrifice in order to get what you want. And it doesn't have to be a negative one either. It can be a good sacrifice. So, by looking at the cards and hearing what Spirit said, my advice to you is to do what you know is right. So, if you have to get a job that you know you can do, but you don't really want to do it, you can't fight it any longer. You just got to do it. And then make your money, go to work every day, do your thing, do what you got to do, and just let life pan out on its own. And then, as far as the trouble you have in life, you got to analyze that trouble. Why do you consider it trouble? Why do you know it's trouble? Can you get rid of the trouble? Can you divert yourself from the trouble? Do you have a choice? Of course you do. If it's to do with a specific person, then you just can't deal with that person no more in order to move on. If it's to deal with living arrangements, family, friends, you know. Exactly. Yeah. You're struggling because you're not doing the right job. So you got to ask yourself, what is the right job for me? What can I consider the right job? What is going to be the best job for me? Don't just randomly take a job because you got to make money. You should take a job that you're good at. What is your talent? What is your desire? It's never too late. You can always get a job that you can be good at. A lot of people say to me, I have to go work today and I really don't want to work at this place. But guess what? That's that person's fault because they chose money. Because they make good money, they go to that job and they just suck it up and go to that job because they know they can make money. I'd rather make less money and be happy at my job and make ends meet. That's me personally, my thoughts. Because I want to go to work every day and be happy. I don't want to go to work and see some idiot I have to deal with every day because I'm making good money. That don't make no difference. That don't make no sense to me personally. But some people can fight those demons and some people can fight those urges or irritations they have at work because they need that job or they love their job, but they just don't love the people there. So there has to be a compromise. So you got to ask yourself all these questions. When I go to work right now, am I happy? No. But am I happy with the money that I make? Yes. Okay, so there's like two people I can't stand, everybody else I'm cool with. Can I deal with those two people for the rest of my life or for how long I want to be here? No, I can't. Okay, well, it's time to. But guess what? When you go to another job, there's always going to be an asshole at the next job and the next job. You're never going to be free of negativity wherever you go. It's impossible. You can work for yourself like me and still have people aggravate you. You can have aggravating clients, people that you collab with to work at a place and them, be the worst thing that ever happened. So if you feel like you're struggling because you don't have the right job, then you have to ask yourself, what is the right job for me? Or you can no longer struggle by accepting the job you have because you want to make money and you love it, but you just don't want to be there dealing with those people. So these are all questions you have to ask yourself, pretty much. It depends on what you want. It depends on how you feel and how far you're willing to take, how much you're willing to take, and how far you're willing to be at a job with these type of people or these situations. Or you ask yourself, it's nothing to do with the people, it's nothing to do with the job, it's me. Like, I just don't have an ambition to be here. I don't feel ambitious. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere in this job. I can't go up higher than I am. You got to ask yourself those questions. Those are the questions you really have to ask yourself. If those are the things that are bothering you. And one of the main reasons I went on my own, because I got tired of making everybody else rich and making chump change. Before I went on my own, I was making $25 an hour doing maintenance and construction and electrical. And I felt like I was worth way more than that. Not because I'm greedy for money or I needed more money. It's just I felt like I wasn't getting my worth. I wasn't getting what I'm really worth. And no, none of my bosses will ever pay me that. So I said, fuck this, I'm going on my own. And I started on my own at $30 an hour. And 6 months later, I charged 35. A year later, I charged 40. 2 years later, I charged 45. Then I stayed there for a couple years. Then I went to 50. And then I went to 60 and so forth. You just got to work your way up and show your worth and show that you're worth the money that you charge in that case. So it's a process for every person doing whatever they want to do. So a majority of it is asking yourself what you really want. So only you know what you want to do, and only you know what you're good at and what you are not good at, and what you want to do and what you don't want to do. It's a decision you have to make. But remember that it's never going to be perfect. It will never ever be perfect. So if you're one of those people that are struggling to find a job that is perfect, you're going to struggle for the rest of your life because you're never going to have anything perfect. You will never find the perfect job. And even when you think it's perfect, something happens. You're like, well, I thought this was the perfect job. Now I'm going to deal with this person or this bullshit. Or, the place that you work burnt down, or someone wants to buy the building and you got to go get another job, or the company just went bankrupt and you're like, what the hell? So it's never perfect. It's never going to be 100%. But one thing you can guarantee yourself is that you can make the adjustments to make it happen. Just like me. I should be a lot of people's example. I do multiple jobs, multiple things, and I always want to learn something new. It's just who I am. I want to learn. I want to learn to earn. I want to learn to be successful. I want to learn. I ask questions. I want to be, the best version of myself. But not everybody has that in them. But I believe everybody can do what's best for them, but it's just up to them. You control your own destiny. So myself, that's what I gotta say. That's my advice, and that's something that you gotta deal with. You gotta make that decision. It's all up to you. But as soon as you do the right thing, spirit will be right there, making it happen. So, what you gotta do is what you gotta do. You're welcome, and thank you for the donation, and thank you for allowing me to read you. But I don't get anything negative around you or blocking you. I just think that you have to make a decision. You have to, understand what you really want. And once you do what you want and you get to the point where you need to be, then everything else will just unfold and just be perfect, next to perfect, or almost perfect. It'll be perfect in your mind. And that's all that matters. So I wish you luck on your job search or whatever. But remember, when you have trouble in life with anything, you are the only person that can solve those issues. It's all about you. It's all about what you really want to do and how you go about it. All right, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I've been on here for like 2 hours, and it's midnight here, so I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. It's good seeing you guys always, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then we have the weekend. So I wish everybody a wonderful weekend and a wonderful rest of the month. Hope you all get what you want and what you need. And I'll see you all tomorrow. God willing. All right. God bless, guys. See you tomorrow.